YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show. This is episode 105. Today I'm going to review my very first PS3 game, Metal Gear Solid 4. This is probably one of the best Metal Gears I've ever played. Although the game is based a lot on nostalgia, because there's a lot of elements that tie every Metal Gear game together. So there is a lot of nostalgia on this game, but just because it's nostalgia doesn't make it a bad game. It's a really good game. So let's start this review. Okay, now my PS3 set up, I can start the review. If the TV screen does start jumping around today, YouTube, it's not really my fault. It's my very first PS3 review, so I don't really know about brightness and such, but I will try and change the brightness accordingly to the what's on the screen, so I will do my best. Boy, being a cameraman and a reviewer all, but at the same time it's tough. Oh well. Metal Gear Solid 4. Well, the story for the game can be a little bit confusing, although it's not as confusing as the as Metal Gear Solid 2, which made no sense at all if you see my review. Anyway, the story goes, basically Solid Snake has his body has started aging really rapidly. He looks really old. He's probably got about a year, maybe a year and a half left in his body until he finally kicks the bucket. And he'd be sent on one last mission for us. Although if I only had 1 year left, I'd probably be spending it relaxing and stuff. And just doing everything I enjoy in life. But he'd be sent on one last mission. And basically, this is to take down Liquid Ocelot. Sorry, my cough is getting worse. This is to take down Liquid Ocelot / Liquid Snake. And Liquid Ocelot has been running around the world looking for these 4 supercomputers, which the Patriots designed to control the world. And Liquid wants to control the world and make and rule the entire world, basically. So, and he does this by blowing up certain supercomputers and also stealing certain computers, I think. And basically, you've got to try and stop him. The story is a lot more in depth than that, but that's basically all I could get from it. Because the story is kind of confusing, and most of it is told through cutscenes, but the story is very good. Okay, let's move on to graphics now. Well, obviously it's on the PS3, so the graphics... If I can get the camera to focus. The graphics are very good. At the moment, I'm in Chapter 4, which is the Shadow Moses stage. Now, the reason why I'm in Chapter 4 for this review is because in Chapter 4 there is the best boss fight ever. But I will talk more about that later. Just give me a few seconds while I find an area of the game the camera does not div all the time. Right, I'll do my best with the camera, YouTube. Because the game is so bright, due to HD graphics and everything, this is the best I can do for you. This is the, So, just put up with it, okay? This is my review, and I do my best for you guys. This is the, now if you've played Metal Gear Solid 1 before, this is, if you can recognise it, this is Shadow Moses. Where in this chapter, it's basically a massive walk down memory lane. I suppose I should talk about controls, because I've talked about graphics enough, I suppose. Because controls of the game, they're a massive change from Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, I suppose. Instead of using square to punch and that, you have to use the R buttons, the trigger this time. The guns are still your back two triggers. Your guns are your items anyway. Let me just change my pistol. I don't want the tranquilizer gun anymore. There we go. To fire your gun, all you press L, then you press aim it with your right control stick, and then you press R to fire it. Very simple. Quite a lot of the action in the game. If you want to hook to a wall, you just press the triangle button. If you want to climb, so you press triangle. The triangle button in this game is quite overused, but it does work very well. The Konami team have done it right. The controls in the game all work really well. The left stick moves you around. The D-pad doesn't seem to do anything. Most of the game is done with triggers. There's loads and loads of CQC moves that you can do this time.
It looks like the front hangar door is open. A little bit at least. You can get in that way if you want.
Although I'm not very good at CQC because I prefer just to shoot someone rather than just punch them in the head. The music in the game is really good. In the Shadow Moses stage, you will hear the song from the end of the game. There's also an iPod which you can collect songs for it, and you can listen to any song you want. Although the iPod, in my opinion, is pretty pointless for several reasons. Reason number one, it drains your character's battery, and if your battery is drained, you can't. 1 second. You can't use certain items like the Solid Eye or the little tiny robot known as the Mark II. So yeah. So the iPod to me is pretty pointless. Now YouTube, I've run out of time for this part, so please join me in the next part where I will continue reviewing this awesome game. Until then, see ya!